Style girl, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. If you are new here, and in today's video we're going to be discussing how to thrift the perfect blazer for fall and winter. I also received a question under one of my posts on Instagram. If you're not following me over there, you need to be, okay? The content is contenting. The comment/question generally was asking how to find the perfect blazer at the thrift store for the thrift store versions. So what better way to start off this fall closet content, which will be coming next, than to start talking about these blazers, okay? I promise I will not be before you long. I have my notes. Let's get into it. The first consideration for thrifting the perfect blazer is the fit. I always think about how I want that blazer to fit me when I'm wearing it. Do I want something oversized or do I want something more tailored? Do I prefer like a women's shaped blazer or do I prefer a men's shaped blazer? Me personally, I'm a menswear blazer girl. Like, I think 90% of my blazers are men's blazers. You can also find something readily available that is in between oversized and tailored. It just really takes trying on the blazer in the thrift store to see, you know, how it fits on your body. Do not, I repeat, do not leave the thrift store without at least putting on that blazer. I know. Take a shower when you get home. The next consideration is going to be the color and or the pattern. I do not discriminate when it comes to this, but what should be considered is, you know, am I gonna wear this purple blazer? Am I gonna wear this red blazer? Am I looking for a brown blazer? Am I looking for a black blazer? Do I want my blazer to be one solid color or do I want my blazer to have a check print, a pinstripe? Like, the options literally are limitless when it comes to thrifting a blazer, you guys. I promise you, you're gonna find what you want. For myself, I more so am thrifting for like special blazers, like the one I'm wearing now. I bought this on consignment off of Poshmark, I believe, and girl, I first saw this blazer on Janae Naylor, and guess what? It like took my breath away because it is so special. It is check print with like gold metallic threads. Oh my gosh, I'll always have this blazer. Like, I'll always keep it. So those are the things that I look for in a blazer now that I've been thrifting for blazers for quite some time now. They start to get repetitive. You can only have but so many check print blazers. You can only have but so many houndstooth blazers. You can only have but so many black blazers. So now I'm looking for special blazers in the print. But if you are starting out, I recommend just hitting all the color categories that you are interested in. So black, gray, pinstripe, check print, maybe more unique hues such as this mustardy brown, or possibly more unique check prints like this where you have the blue and the red and the purple threads going through the check print. Color and pattern are definitely going to be the components that make your blazer stand out from every other blazer. The next thing that I heavily consider is going to be the condition of the blazer, and honestly the condition is always going to be a consideration for anything that you thrift. All right, so let's just put that out there. I always am sure to look for holes, pilling, rips, tears. Sometimes you'll find blazers that are just wrinkled beyond repair. Like, you don't see the steam even be able to get the wrinkles out because maybe it's been stored for a long time in like a garbage bag or something. Like, who knows? So I like to look for those things to see if I'm able to revive, restore, tailor, or fix the issues or the encumbrances that come on these blazers. Let me show you something real quick. I thrifted this Saint Laurent blazer, right? It is so, like, it's basic to me, but because it was Saint Laurent and because it's so neutral, I felt like, oh, this is going to be easy to style. I don't have anything this color. Let's grab it. Let's take it home. Not to mention I was on a no-buy and I broke my no-buy for this blazer. Let me tell you how God don't like ugly, girl. Look, it has holes from what appears to be, my husband said it was moth holes, like from moths, I guess. I don't know, but girl, there are holes like this throughout the blazer. Now, granted, you can't see it unless you're like all up in my business. Like, they're all over. Look at this one. That one. If I would have saw this at the store when I thrifted it, I would have left it there, because who wants blazers with holes in them? It's very, very important to pay attention to the condition of the blazer when you're thrifting them. The next thing you should consider when thrifting for a blazer is the price. Now, because it is the thrift store, you're not gonna find crazy priced blazers, but there are some times that one-off where the thrift store has lost their mind and they overprice a blazer. You'll find more heavily priced blazers on platforms such as Poshmark, Grailed, or Etsy, or wherever you buy your consignment blazers, the real. Typically, I try to stay anywhere between $4 and $8 for my blazers. If I go above $8, please know it was worth it. This one right here that I'm wearing was well over $8. I want to say it was probably $40. Which is, you know, tiptoeing into regular price blazers at the retail store. However, I know for a fact that I'm not gonna find this at the retail store. Like, I knew that it was do or die, okay? It was now or never. So I bit the bullet and spent $40. I had no problem doing that, just because I knew what I was getting. So if you're ever in a situation where you see a heavily priced blazer at the thrift store, do your Googles, Google the brand, type it into Google, take a picture, do all the things so you can determine if it's worth it for you to pay that price. The next thing I would like you to consider when thrifting for your blazer is going to be the materials. I recommend looking for 100% fabrics. That's going to be your 100% wool, silk, linen, and what else? Oh, leather. Those materials are going to stand the test of time. If they're in great condition in the thrift store, then 9 times out of 10, they're going to last whatever you put them through at your house, okay? When I come across 100% fabrics, it's like Christmas to me. This one here is a 100% silk blazer, and when you're thrifting, you kind of like thumb through the rack and you can feel the difference between like a polyester blend and a cotton blend, or a 100% silk or 100% linen. You can literally feel the difference on your fingers, and that is what draws me to be like, like, what is this? And then I end up finding gold, okay? So that's generally how it goes down. I found this beautiful 100% leather blazer. I will say last season and the season before that, I was able to thrift a lot of 100% leather blazers. As you can see, like, I have them in purple, I have it in like this beautiful hunter green. Zara and them, they are going to charge you 100% minimum for a $100 for a 100% leather blazer. Like, you're going to pay for that. And babes, let me see how much I paid for this. This blazer cost me $12, and they're both in mint condition. Like, almost, I want to say this one was new with tags when I bought it. I'm pretty sure this one was new with tags. This one is in perfect condition, like perfect. And when I tell you, every time I go to the thrift store, there is indeed a leather blazer sitting on the rack. I prevent myself from buying it, but I know that you'll be able to find 100% materials in blazers at the thrift store. The last thing is something you can consider but not use as a deal breaker, and that's going to be the brand of the blazer. There are certain brands that are known for their suits and blazers and menswear and produce a higher quality compared to other brands. The brands that I note that do carry that specific kind of quality that you should be looking for in a blazer are going to be your Ralph Lauren blazers. It's going to be your Brooks Brothers has really nice blazers. I do find that most vintage brands have a higher quality than something that was produced in like the last 5 years. The brands that I choose to stay away from are like Stafford. I want to say Walmart carries that brand, but you'll be able to feel the difference, as I said, when you are looking at the material in the quality. You'll be able to feel the difference between something that's of higher quality and something that is more so of a polyester blend. When it comes to looking at the brands, it's not an absolute deal breaker, but it is something to consider. One tip that I do recommend is if you feel completely lost in the blazer section, don't go to the thrift store just yet. Go on Pinterest or like scroll on one of your favorite retail sites in the blazer section and just kind of like take pictures or save the type of blazers that you are drawn to, and then pay attention to what all those have in common. Is it the fit? Is it the color? Is it the style? Is it the lapels that are, some lapels are like darted and exaggerated? Do you like something that's more rounded? Do you like something that's more long line? Do you like something that's more cropped? Pay attention to all those qualities and attributes of the blazers online, and then take those qualities and attributes with you to the thrift store so that you know exactly what you are looking for and you can kind of sift through everything much quicker. The blazers are plentiful, my girl. In the thrift store, they are plentiful to where, babe, it's a problem for me, all right? I feel like I need to stay away from the blazer section, but that is a good thing for you if you feel like you're more picky and you want to narrow in on what it is you really want in a blazer. You can definitely do that in the thrift store. It just may take a little time and a little patience. So that is all I have for you in this video. I hope this was helpful. I hope you find the blazer of your dreams. Come back and tell me if you do, because I can't wait to hear all about it. If you need some more inspiration, some more style inspiration, I'll be sure to link some videos at the end of this video on the end screen for you to watch and enjoy. And until next time, style girl, bye.